They said its walls could never fall, the queen of cities, the jewel of two empires. But in 1453, it wasn't force alone that brought down Constantinople. It was a betrayal. One act that opened the gates to the end of an era. For over 1,000 years, Constantinople stood as the heart of the Byzantine Empire, a city of faith, learning, and wealth, guarded by mighty walls and deep loyalty. But empires fade, and by the 15th century, Constantinople was alone. Surrounded by the rising Ottoman Empire, ruled by a determined 21-year-old sultan named Mehmed II. The siege began. Cannons thundered. Weeks passed, but the city held until a small, hidden gate changed everything. It was called the Kerkoporta, a forgotten postern gate, left unlocked. Whether by mistake or quiet treachery, the result was the same. The enemy entered, and the city's fate was sealed. The betrayal. As dawn approached on May 29, 1453, the final assault had begun. But this was no ordinary charge. Ottoman troops had discovered the Kerkoporta, unguarded, unbarred. Historians still debate who was responsible. Was it an innocent oversight, or a deliberate act by someone inside, convinced the fall was inevitable? The defenders, exhausted and outnumbered, were caught off guard. Ottoman soldiers surged in, not through the main gates, but through the city's vulnerable back door. By the time the alarm was raised, it was too late. The outer defenses collapsed in chaos. Emperor Constantine XI, the last Byzantine ruler, refused to flee. He fought among his people, vanishing into legend amid the city's final moments. The betrayal, or the mistake, at Kerkoporta wasn't just a tactical failure. It was the final thread breaking in a once mighty empire. Aftermath. With the city taken, Mehmed II entered triumphantly. The Hagia Sophia, once a symbol of Christian glory, was converted into a mosque. The Byzantine Empire, which had stood for over a millennium, was no more. Constantinople became Istanbul, the new capital of the Ottoman world. The betrayal at the gates, whether silent or intentional, has echoed through history. Because empires rarely fall with noise alone. Sometimes, they crumble with a quiet lapse. That one open gate marked the end of the Roman world and the dawn of a new era. Closing reflection. Not all betrayals are loud. Some are made in silence, with keys left turning in forgotten locks. The fall of Constantinople wasn't just a siege. It was a turning point in civilization, ushered in not by brute force, but by a moment when a gate opened and no one closed it.